We're going to start with straight line. The lane is 100 foot long. You have to take the truck behind the green cone all the way through 100 feet of cones and back through to green cones. One get out and one free pull-up. Anything after the one free pull-up is 1 point. The thing to remember to do in any of these maneuvers is to go slow. If you can go slow when you have your hand on the wheel, you can control it. If you go fast, you can't control it or fix it if you make a wrong turn. So let's try the straight line. One of the things I want to mention that's a safety hazard, you should always face the truck going in and face the truck coming out. All right, let's go through and do a straight line. If you go slow, stay in the middle of the lane, small turns. We're going to drive all the way through the lane. The thing to remember is after you pass the green cones, there's nothing up in front of you to stay straight. Look out both mirrors to make sure in the middle of the lane that you're pulling straight as you go forward. As soon as the back of your trailer has passed the green cone, now you can go back. My best way of teaching it, I think, without you thinking about it, as long as you put your hands in the middle at 12 o'clock and do quarter to half turns as you go back, small turns, and go slow, you'll make it without a pull-up. See, quarter to half turns. As soon as the trailer is straight behind you, you go to 12 o'clock. If it drifts to the left, you go to the left. If it drifts to the right, you go to the right. Always maneuver slow. That way you always have control. If anything gets out of hand, you can stop and pull up. If you pull up straight, the trailer will come right behind you. Small turns, going slow. Keep the trailer straight. Focus your eyes on something behind you to keep everything straight. Small turns. After the front end of your cone, front end of your truck passes the green cone, you put it in neutral, set your brakes, and out your horn. Now we're ready for the next maneuver. One thing I definitely have to mention, when you get out of the truck, is 3 points of contact. What I do is put my hand on the steering wheel, on the seat, and I back out. 2 feet, one hand, or 2 hands, 1 feet. Always 3 points of contact. That's safety. Now the second part of your test is going to be an offset. As you can see, we have two. We have a left side and a right side. I don't know which side they're going to have you do on your test, so we'll go through both of them. When you pull up in the offset, the cones, the green cones are a wall. So you have to pull up on one side of the green cones or the other. And remember, once again, when you get in, there's 3 points of contact when you get in, facing the truck, going in and coming out. Let's do the offset. In the truck, going in and coming out. Let's do the offset. Now, as I look at my mirrors, I see my green cones, and I'm going to go to the right lane, and I'm in my left lane. I'm going to push in my brakes, and because I'm going to the right side, I'm going to turn my wheel all the way left. Because remember, if you turn your wheel left, your trailer will go to the right. As I look out on my mirrors, first I got to be in reverse. I'm going to go back until I see the middle of my trailer. What the middle of my trailer does is it puts a bend in the trailer to head towards the right side. Then I'll go all the way right. Now I will straighten my wheel up, and I see my 3 green cones, and I head straight back. Once again, it's like straight line backing, so it should be minimal turns left to right. Because I have a small trailer, once it gets inside the green cone, I will turn my wheel to the right, 1 turn, until my trailer is lined up just about with the green cones. Then I will go all the way left till I am straight with my green cones. Then it's straight line back. Straight line back is minimal turns now. Once the front of my truck passes the green cones, I am finished with this maneuver. I'll put it in neutral, set my brakes, honk the horn. If I'm on my way back and I don't make it in the box, the back of my trailer doesn't make it past this first green cone in the box, I'll have to pull up and start all over again. Now I'm gonna pull up straight, and we're gonna try the blind side, which is the driver's side of the offset. Now we're going to pull straight forward. Keeping the green cones like a wall to my left. There's no hurry to do these maneuvers. You have 3 maneuvers and 40 minutes to do 3 maneuvers. There's no reason to get in a hurry. Now we're going to do the blind side. We're going to play reverse, so we're going to the left lane, so we have to turn all the way right. We're going to put a bend in our trailer, and I look at the landing gear, and I will go all the way left. You can go in all the way left. Now now on the left side, and my green cone's on the right. So I'm going to pretend like I'm going to knock down the orange cones. So I'm going to keep my trailer aimed at the orange cones. It's still straight line back, so I don't have to turn my wheel really hard either way. And if I go slow, I can always control it. If I make a wrong turn, I can always control that as well. If I go the wrong way, I can come back. Now I'm going to make my turn because I'm just about in my lane. Now I'm going to go back into my lane. And I've passed my green cone. But let's say I'm at an angle like this, where I can't see the rest of my orange cones, but I can see my green cone. Because the back of my trailer has passed that first green cone, I can put it in drive. And now I can head back. That is my 1 pull-up, my 1 free pull-up. Now it's straight line between my orange cones and my green cones. I get 2 free pull-ups in this maneuver. And I'm going to back all the way up till the front of my truck is behind the cones. Once I'm behind the two front cones, I put it in neutral, set my brakes, and I can see I'm between the orange and the green cone. So I honk the horn. Now I get 2 free get outs. If any reason I don't see the cones on either side and I'm in doubt, I've got 2 free get outs. I can get out and look. Now let's go on to the next maneuver. All right, let's do the next one. Remember, 3 points of contact. On the steering wheel, on the seat, on the handle. Let's go. All right, this is the third maneuver. Could be a parallel or the 90, but I'm going to show you the 90 first. What we did is we pulled up straight, and now you got an alley dock, which puts us back behind the green cones. Remember, 2 free get outs and 2 free pull-ups. There is no third get out, and anything after the second pull-up is 1 point. Okay, when you pull up for the 90, you're going to pull up straight. Make sure you're not too close here and not too close in the out of bounds. There's going to be a line and possible cones, but you want to make sure you're straight and right in the middle before you head back for the 90. Not too close to the out of bounds and not too close on the inside. One other thing I want to mention, we have an out of bounds at our site, but on the test site, when you pull up for the 90, there is no out of bounds. You can pull up as far as you want or as short as you want. But we have to stop it here because of other maneuvers, so I do want to mention that these cones are not in the 90 at the test site. So join me inside. Let's do the 90. Remember, 2 free get outs, 2 free pull-ups. We're gonna put it in reverse, and we're gonna go to the right because we want to put a bend in the trailer going to the left. Our alley dock or 90 is on the left. And we are going to go slow. We're going to the right first, then we're going to straighten our wheel up and go back. And now in the 90, you can look out the window, but you cannot get up off your seat. If you get up off your seat, that is a get out. The thing is to go slow. It's a series of left turns, and what you're doing is slowing the trailer down from coming to the left quickly. If you go to the right, you put a bend in the trailer. There are no specific points, no specific turns to the 90. The main thing is to watch your trailer. I'm behind the green cone. If I need it to straighten up because I'm crooked, this is my chance I can pull forward. But I'm pretty straight right now, so I'll continue back. Remember, now we're straight line back, small turns. It's almost like we're in a small parking space. Now that I'm in the 90, I see the cone, I see the orange line. I need to get out and make sure my ICC bar in the back is in my 3-foot square in the 90. So I'm gonna put it in neutral. I'm gonna set my brakes. Always remember to set your brakes before you exit the vehicle. If you don't, it's an unsafe act. Also, 3 points of contact as we exit. Let's go check the back of the trailer and see how far back we have to go or how far we need to pull up. Okay, I'm using my one get out to make sure. This is my ICC bar. My ICC bar has to be in between this 3-foot square. And as I look, my ICC bar is between the cones and it's in the 3-foot square. I look on both sides of my vehicle and make sure I'm in my box. Now I can go inside and honk my horn for this maneuver is finished. This is a good chance to use your 2 get outs. If the ICC bar is on the line or in front of the line, then you can get back in, change it, and then come out again. You get 2 get outs, and I've only had to use 1. This maneuver is finished. All right, now we have 2 parallels. We have the blind side parallel and the sight side parallel. I will now attempt to do the sight side parallel. Once again, 2 get outs and 2 free pull-ups. Any pull-up after the 2 pull-ups is 1 point. When you finish, you must get the truck on the inside of these 2 cones. Your parking space, that is a pull-up. If you back in anytime you go forward, that's a pull-up. Let's do side-side parallel. Because we're in a school situation, we're already in the side-side parallel, so I have to pull up and get straight to do the maneuver. On the test, when you get to the test site, you will pull straight up next to the parallel parking and then attempt to get in. But right now we're just going to, I was going to say, right now you don't have to, because all we're doing now is getting straight. You don't have to do this on your Okay, let's attempt side parallel. When you're on your test, tester's going to be right there by the green cone where your trailer is stopped and parallel to the green cone in the back. So we are going to turn all the way right. We're going to look out this window until that whole corner of the trailer disappears behind me and I cannot see any corner of that trailer. And all I see is right there, DOT tape. And then I'm going to go all the way left. Because now all I'm trying to do is get straight with my trailer. Now I have 2 get outs and 2 pull-ups. I can see I've pulled in too tight and too short, so I'm going to use one of my pull-ups. Now I'm straight. I will go back now. It's still straight line back, and I'm going back until I get about 4 foot between the back of my trailer and the out of bounds is 4 foot. And then I'm going to go all the way left. I'm going to watch out of my mirror until my trailer is almost straight. Then I'm going to go all the way right. Because now all I'm trying to do is get in front of my trailer, but I also have to watch the out of bounds and make sure I don't go out of bounds. My drive axle doesn't go out of bounds. So I got now my second pull up. Now I'll go back again. Don't want to touch any cones. Want to stay in between my line there. Don't want to touch any lines. And I'm really, really close. So I'm going to finagle the back of my trailer. And I'm going to go to the right. Now I'm going to use a third pull-up. I've used 2 free pull-ups already. This is my third pull-up. I will stop and put it in neutral. I'm going to use one of my get-outs to make sure I'm between my cones and inside my box. As you can see, I'm inside my box here. I'm inside my box here. And that's a good side-side parallel. I will get back in now and honk my horn. That's a good side-side parallel. Now we're going to start blind side parallel. As you can see, the truck's already pulled up. And I just got to make sure we're straight and I'm even with my cones to get into the parking space that's on the opposite side of the driver's side. 2 get-outs, 2 free get-outs, and 2 free pull-ups. It's not a third. Let's do a blind side parallel. I am going to straighten the truck out a little. And you're on the test site. They're going to want you to pull up straight, and that's kind of where you're going to be, pulling up straight. I want the outside of my wheel next to that green cone right about there. That's it. Let's do it. All the way left, because remember my trailer has to go to the right. I'm going to look in my mirror till I see the center of my trailer, which should be about right there. Then I'm going to go all the way right. Now I'm just getting straight with the trailer. Now I see my 2 cones. I'm going to straighten my wheel up, straight back. But I also know on my 2 green cones, I'm awful close to that one side. So we're straightening my trailer out just a little. And now I'm going to go all the way to the right. I look out the window, just make sure my drive axle and landing gear are looking at each other, and then I will go all the way left. I'm getting close to my line back there, so I will do a pull-up. I didn't quite make it in, or the way I like to make it in. So what I'm going to do now is pull up. And I'm actually going to try this again. So let's do this again. Let me get to my 2 cones, where I feel comfortable going back. And let's try this once again. All the way right. We're looking at each other. And now all the way left. Now I'm going to pull forward. I can kind of see my line, but I don't want to get on top of my line, so I'm going to stop. And I've used my 2 free pull-ups. So now I'm just going to get straight. Because that is my 3rd pull-up, which is a point against me. And I will go back. Now the thing I've got to make sure is that I'm in between the lines. So I'm going to put it in neutral, set my brakes, and get out low. I get 2 free, get out low. As you can see, I'm inside the box here. I'm inside the box here. I've used an extra pull-up. And I did some finagling around, but we got in the box. Now go inside and hold the horn. I hope this helps you guys in your maneuvers. All we can do is do the best we can. Thank you.